kit and special ornaments, $24.58 for 24 of those. I just got a feeling it's about to be game time, and I want to make sure I'm dressed the part.
And are you ready for some football? We've got your today's special value, and already very popular today. 36,400 have been ordered today. That means in this show alone, 5,000 have now been spoken for. It's our final NFL Today's Special Value of the year. First time we've ever done a vest, and I so appreciate a vest. I'm someone who is usually pretty warm all the time. So when I need to knock the chill off, I like something that can keep my body warm and still leave my arms exposed. During transitional times of year, when it's a little cooler in the morning and the evening, but warmer during the day, how nice to have a vest that you can throw on that celebrates your favorite team, but also keeps you nice and warm. And if you don't want to wear it the way I have, Long is turning his inside out and showing you that it is actually reversible. So now you can enjoy your favorite team with that Sherpa on the outside or the inside, depending on how warm or cold it is on the given day you choose to wear this. We're very, very busy on our phone lines. I will tell you that we have already begun to sell out of some teams and sizes. If you want the Miami Dolphins, we have only the women left. Is that right, Jason? And I think there was one other team where we'd sold out of the men's. We'll check on that as we go through. But most importantly, check the guide on the bottom of your screen. If you see your men's or women's sizes in your team, in green it means go, yellow means limited, and red now means sold out. The men's Bengals, I think, are sold out in everything. Yeah, in everything. So check those. You can also check QVC.com. Is a great way to go through and make sure that you're all taken care of. Now, I am wearing a 3X tonight. I typically wear a 2X at a men's sweatshirt or a jacket. But I chose to size up a bit tonight because I wanted to be a little more comfortable. I find that for me, they run a little bit small. So you ladies, if you're shopping for your guy, you might want to size up one size. We have men's and women's extra small through 5X. But I know a lot of those larger sizes, if they haven't already sold out, they're limited. So please don't wait tonight, because when does the price expire on this? 11:59 p.m. Eastern Time tonight. It's now 10:02 p.m. East Coast time. So you have less than 2 hours to make this purchase and get your team or the team of someone on your gift list. And we can either deliver these to you or to your gift recipient anywhere in the continental U.S., utilizing our Bill 2 Ship 2 option. So let us help you make the holidays a little easier and a whole lot brighter this year. Let's bring in Rich Hollenberg. He is our NFL guy tonight, bringing us lots of the great action and the history behind all of the teams. Rich, it's good to have you back, buddy.
It's good to be back and good to be with you, David. Before we start, I do have to say something. One of my dearest friends, former NBA player LaFonso Ellis, he and his wife Jen are up in Indiana watching you right now. They're your biggest fans.
Oh, that's
just
nice.
Just had to get that out there. Yep, Fonz is a dear friend of mine from covering college basketball at ESPN, and he personally asked me to say hello to you.
Oh, that's nice. Please give them my best, and if they're watching tonight, a big special hello from all of us. You know, this has been really exciting, Rich, because all day long, folks have been buying their favorite team, buying the favorite team of someone on their gift list. In fact, now for the day, we've taken orders for 37,000, and in this show alone, I think well over 5,000 are gone. Almost 6,000 at this point. So it's important to know, Rich, that this is really two vests in one, because you can reverse it. And if I reverse it, I get my Panthers logo on the outside with the Sherpa, but on a cold night, I can keep that Sherpa on the inside and have this beautiful nylon shell on the outside.
Yeah, you have protection from the weather on that nylon side. You have protection from the cold on the Sherpa side. So it's as easy as literally taking the jacket off and putting it back on the opposite way. There's no secret snaps or straps or buttons or zippers. As a matter of fact, all the attention to detail that G3, who's the company that manufactures these, puts into this is what makes it so outstanding. I think in all the years that you and I have been working together and that G3 has been bringing NFL gear to QVC exclusively, I think this is like the Super Bowl of fashion meets football. This is the top of the heap out of all the things that we've brought in the past.
Well, a lot of you are making your choice tonight, and we did want to share with you our value story because ordinarily on QVC, this is $72.54. Your price tonight, $59.95, but tonight is the operative word there because this price expires tonight at $11.59. So it's important to know that if you want to pick this up, now is the time to do it at the lower price. If you call in tomorrow morning and we have your team and your size available, we'll be happy to place an order for you, but we'll have to place it at $72.54. Shop for it right now, and you're at $59.95 and 5 easy payments on your credit card, and that's any card that you choose. So don't miss out on this opportunity. Rich, good idea for us to go through all the teams. We've got a lot of teams to share. We have all 32 represented, including the Las Vegas Raiders and the Washington football team, but I can tell you both of those are getting limited, so we don't want to wait too long. Let's begin with the one you're wearing.
Rock and roll. This is Thursday Night Football. It's actually going on as we speak. I was just checking. Aaron Rodgers already threw a touchdown pass to Devontae Adams. So that's the Green Bay Packers, one of the iconic franchises in all of sports. They're taking on the San Francisco 49ers, a playoff team from a year ago. And as you go down, these are separated by the games that are going on at the midway point of this season. There's the Giants. They're taking on their NFC East rivals, the Washington Football Club. And I'm glad you mentioned that specifically, David, because this is almost like wearing a collectible or a piece of memorabilia that you could wear. Washington is one of the oldest and most venerable franchises in football history, but for this year only, they don't have a nickname. They gave up their nickname from a year ago. They're getting a new nickname next year. This year, they are just the Washington Football Club. So that's what makes this extra special.
Now, Rich, let me tell you that in the men's Washington vest, we have about 4 dozen left. Is that right? And it's the 5X only. If you want the women's in the Washington, we have about 250. Yep. We have extra small, medium through 5X. So don't miss out on that. And Rich makes an excellent point. This has not been embroidered with the new nickname or logo yet. So this is going to be a collector's item, I'm sure, for a lot of folks that are following the Washington team. From there?
No doubt. There you have the Chicago Bears, and the Bears are on their way to the playoffs this year if everything holds true. Same thing with the Tennessee Titans. They're playing each other this coming Sunday. And as you move down the list, you have the Detroit Lions with that classic light blue and gray color scheme. You get the same colors on these vests as you have on the uniforms. Purple and gold of the Minnesota Vikings right there.
Now, we'll move over here. Here are my Carolina Panthers. Keep pounding.
Yep, keep pounding. You love that color. You love that logo that you were just pointing to, David. That's tackle twill embroidery. And it's on the inside and this side of this vest. And why is that important? Because that's the same embroidery that the NFL uses on the backs and the fronts of the jerseys of the favorite players that you wear. So, David, I'm assuming you're a Christian McCaffrey fan. His name on the back of that Panthers jersey is stitched onto his jersey the same way that's stitched onto your vest.
Wow, that's cool. From there, we go to Kansas City.
Yep, the defending Super Bowl champs with Patrick Mahomes, maybe the best player in the league.
And then
you have the Houston Texans. They're taking on the Jacksonville Jaguars. That's another big division rivalry. Both teams struggling right now, but anytime you play a division rival, it's always a huge game.
And then we've got.
Then you move on. You have the Baltimore Ravens. Purple and black are their color scheme. Those colors are exactly the same as the colors you see on the Ravens uniform. Lamar Jackson, the reigning NFL MVP. They're playing another team that has 5 wins and is looking at like a playoff team, and that's, of course, the Indianapolis Colts with that iconic horseshoe as their symbol. And then you have my favorite color in the NFL right now is that seafoam green of the Seattle Seahawks. Russell Wilson, their quarterback and MVP candidate, and they're playing the Buffalo Bills. And David, don't take this to the bank, but this could be a Super Bowl preview because both of those teams look like they could be getting hot during the second half of the year.
Ah, all right. Let's move over here. We've spun our rack to show you the Denver Broncos.
There's the Broncos in that orange. There are lots of other teams that have orange in their color schemes, but every color orange is unique for that individual team. Same thing with the red, like for the Atlanta Falcons, led by Matt Ryan, who's leading the NFL in passing right now. They're playing each other on Sunday. The Las Vegas Raiders. David, you touched on this at the beginning of the presentation. This is the first year that the Raiders are playing in Vegas, one of the most famous franchises in all of sport. So this is history as it's happening. So it's a great time to get some Raiders gear in your wardrobe.
Exactly.
They're taking on the Los Angeles Chargers with that iconic lightning bolt. They call them the Superchargers with that gold and powder blue uniform. Always looks great. The only undefeated team in football right now, the Pittsburgh Steelers, in that classic black and gold. They're taking on the Dallas Cowboys, who, despite their record, they're only 2-6 right now, David. The Cowboys are still and always will be America's team. You either love them or you hate them, but you're one way or the other. You feel something about the Dallas Cowboys. That's what makes them America's team.
Now, in the Dolphins, we only have the women's remaining. All the men's have sold out in the Dolphins.
Dolphins are really popular, if for no other reason than the colors are so dynamite. Look at that orange and that aqua or the teal color of the Dolphins. They're starting Tua Tagovailoa at quarterback, who is a really high draft pick. They're really excited about that.
And we're told now that the women's Dolphins sizes are getting limited. All right. And then finally?
Then you move on. They're playing the Arizona Cardinals, who are a surprise 5-2 this year. They could be looking at a playoff spot. That's what's great. This is the sweet spot of the NFL season, David. At the beginning of the year, we were excited because we were just playing football, right? We got to watch football again. Now we're excited because most of the teams still have a shot at the playoffs. There's only a couple of teams who might be out of it. The Saints are definitely in the hunt. They're taking on the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. That's a pair of Hall of Fame quarterbacks in one game because, of course, we all know Tom Brady is now wearing a Buccaneers uniform and doing very well, I might add. They're 6-2 so far. And on Monday Night Football this week, we have the New England Patriots taking on the New York Jets. Both teams struggling, but that, again, is a division rivalry. So we love watching those rivals take on each other. Then you have some teams who are on a bye. This is the only time this year that they won't be playing. The Eagles, the Rams with a brand new logo in that beautiful blue and gold coloring. And then you have the two teams from Ohio, the Bengals and the Browns. All four of those teams are on a bye this week, but that just means from week 10 all the way through week 17, they're playing football, and you get to root on your favorite team.
And if you love our Eagles, then there is the reverse with the Sherpa on the outside, but you still get that same embroidered logo on the chest, as well as the little zipper pocket there, Rich, which I think is great. If you're going to be out and about all day and you want to keep keys or a credit card or your ATM card there, little wallet inside, even your cell phone inside, all of that can go inside that wonderful pocket, which now zippers right at your fingertips, whether you're wearing it on the front or on the inside of the jacket, or the vest, rather.
Yeah, isn't that great? I love the fact that G3 has thought of everything. So this is the Sherpa side. It is super, super soft, like ultra, ultra cozy and soft. And then you still have that tackle twill embroidery, and you have that jacket pocket, so you can put your keys, your mask, your wallet, your ticket, anything like that in that. And that's a nice little fashion touch to it if you want to wear the Sherpa fleece lined on the outside instead of on the inside. It's up to you.
Well, a lot of people are making their choice now. In fact, for the day we've taken orders for 37,800. That means in this show alone, 6,200 are now spoken for. So many of you are making your choice tonight, buying not only for yourself, but for your loved ones, family members, grandchildren. All of this is happening tonight. We have both men's and women's, extra small through 5X. Now, I will caution you that the larger sizes are beginning to get limited and or sold out in a lot of our choices, primarily in those larger sizes where you're going to start to see those red squares on the bottom of the screen. Green means go, we have quantity, yellow means limited, and red means sold out. Now let's check in with Allie, who is decked out in her Minnesota Vikings gear.
Yeah, I'm all purple and gold tonight. I love this because, you know, for a lot of us, me living here now on the East Coast, it's kind of tricky and hard for me to find my team, whether I wanted to gift a vest to my husband or have something for me to wear on game day at home. You know, I grew up and lived about 15 years away from, or near, I should say, where the Vikings played. Oh, when game day when you would hear that Skol Vikings from the stadium. I mean, it was exciting, and putting this vest on kind of brings me back